Welcome back to CubeFit. Your 10-minute desk stretch. My name is Brooke. We will be standing today. So if you have the space, go ahead and come up out of your chair. And as always, too, if you ever need to modify this and be in your chair, depending on your space, that is always an option too. But if you can, go ahead and make your way up to stand. Couple quick announcements for you all. This month we have Mobility Matters happening. So this is week 3 of that program, but you can still sign up at any point. We also have a hydration challenge happening over on Slack. So check that out. You don't need to register, but you can still follow along. And then this week, Dorian is presenting our next educational webinar. So you can learn all about how to structure a workout plan to kind of create one for yourself, something that will help you long-term, and the different patterns and things that you should include in your routine. So check that out. You can register for our educational webinars and you'll get all of those invites. If you haven't received the one for this month, just reach out and we can get that over to you. All right, again, we're going to be standing. You're going to start with a couple of deep breaths. We're going to focus on that a little bit more today. So from a standing position or seated, try and have a soft bend in your knees if you are standing. And then you're going to take your hands to your rib cage, so just to the side, so that you can feel that expansion. And then take a deep breath in through your nose. And as you breathe in, I want you to picture a balloon filling up. So it's expanding in all directions, including down and out to the sides, versus just your chest lifting. So really try and focus on that. And you can just exhale like normal. And then again, deep breath in. Full breath out. Okay, next one, big breath in. Take the biggest breath you've had. And on your exhale, you're going to purse your lips a little bit and then just focus on pushing all the air out. We're going to add one more layer to that. So deep breath in, fill up. As you exhale, engage your core. So hug your belly button up and in. That's going to help push the air out. We're going to do that one more time together. Deep breath in, expand, picture that balloon. Breath out through your mouth, engage your core. And shake out your arms, shake out your legs a little bit. And then take another deep breath in. This time, take your arms up high. And then exhale, release your arms down. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, release them down. One more time, deep breath in, keep your arms up. Grab your left wrist, pull up and over to the right. Nice side body stretch. If you'd like, you can step your left foot back and behind. Step your feet in and then switch sides. Grab your right wrist, pull up and over to the left. Same thing here, maybe your right foot steps behind. Come up to center, release your arms, circle at your shoulders now. Big, big circles. Go ahead and relax. Extend your right arm out to the side. Your thumb's going to point in. And then I want you to bend your elbow and take your arm to your low back. From here, you're going to reach your right hand. If it reaches, it's fine. You can add on this part, but you're going to grab for your left arm. If not, you're just going to let your arm stay at your low back. From there, drop your left ear towards your left shoulder. So we're creating this space, this stretch on the right side. Again, the left ear drops towards your shoulder. And then to increase that stretch a little bit, if you have your right hand wrapped around your left, you're going to just pull your left arm slightly out to the side. Nothing crazy, just add a little bit of tension here. Start to drop your chin down towards your chest. Look towards your left hand. Slowly return and come back up to center. Circle your shoulders out again. We'll do the same thing on the other side. So your thumb points in and then take your forearm to your low back. You might reach around and grab your right forearm now. Drop your right ear towards your right shoulder so you get that stretch on the left side. Again, to increase, you can pull your left arm just slightly away, and it might not even come very far. Just adding that little bit of tension will increase the stretch though. And then drop your chin, look towards your shoulder. Slowly release, come up to center, circle your shoulders out. We're going to do a pin and stretch before we move to the legs. So you're going to find your collarbone on the left side. You're going to take your right hand and cross just right over top. Just add a little bit of pressure, nothing crazy. So you're going to pin this muscle that runs along the front of your neck. And then you'll take your left hand and just add that layer on top. And then slowly start to drop your head back to the right. And then return to center. So we'll do this in a nice, slow, fluid movement. Take your head back to the right. Slowly come back to center one more time. Good, let's switch. So left hand crosses over just over top of that collarbone. Right hand replaces on top. Gently drop your head back to the left with control. Exhale, come to center. Breathe in, bring your head back. Exhale. Last time. Nice job. Circle your shoulders out one last time. And then you can use your chair for any kind of support or your desk for any support on these next few. But if you'd like, hands will come to hips. You're going to rock forward and back on your feet. Make sure you have a soft bend in your knee. So this is something you can do even if you're just on a call, if you're standing. This is a great way to start to increase that blood flow, back up your legs. Good, go ahead and pause. And then we're going to slow that movement down and focus it a little bit more on a lift. So lift your heels and then slowly lower down. Hands can be balanced for a little bit more support. You can do this with or without shoes. If you're in a space you're comfortable to take your shoes off, you might try that, but you can absolutely do this with shoes. Last one. Good, go ahead and release. Hands rest onto your chair or hands at your hips. Shift weight into your right foot. You're going to, or left foot, lift your right foot. You can do either side first. Circle out your right ankle. This can easily be something you can do seated too. So in the middle of your day, if you're in a long call, maybe you're not able to stand, you can just circle out your ankles. It can help to let you feel a little bit more awake. Let's go ahead and switch. Right foot down, left leg lifts, circle out. And just switch back and forth, circling one way and then the other as it feels good. Okay, go ahead and release. Last little bit, you're going to lift your toes. So even if you have shoes on, try and lift all of your toes. Try and spread them out wide. And then, I know it can be challenging, but try and start from your pinky toe. And then one at a time, bring your toes back down to the ground. We'll do that one more time. So lift all your toes. And then start from that pinky toe. Try and work your way back, that big toe to ground down. Good. All right, again, using your chair for support if you'd like. You're going to bend your right knee into a quad stretch. We're going to reach back for the foot. If this stretch doesn't feel good, maybe it's not an option for you depending on your space today. You could step back, just bring your right foot back behind you, really at any depth depending on what your space allows. Hands can come to your hips and then push your hips slightly forward, engage your glutes to protect your spine until you feel a stretch through the front of your right leg. Now, if you're in this standing lunge instead of that quad stretch, you can reach your arm up and reach over, and that will help to increase it as well. If you're in this quad stretch, you can push your foot into your hand and then pull your heel a little bit closer. Wherever you are, take another deep breath in. Think of that balloon, so expanding down and out to your sides. And then purse your lips, breathe out of your mouth, engage your core. Go ahead and release. Switch to the other side. Whatever variation you took for that hip flexor and quad stretch, you're going to take that on this side as well. Shoulders back. If you're in quad stretch, push your foot to your hand and then pull your heel a little bit closer. And then wherever you are, deep breath in, fill up. Exhale with control. Use your core to press the air out. Okay, both feet return to the floor. Shake out your legs. Feet are hip width apart, soft bend in your knees. Inhale, arms come high. Exhale, bend your elbows, squeeze your mid back as you draw your elbows in. Inhale, draw your arms back up. One more time, exhale, draw your elbows in. Inhale, take your arms to a goal post, and then last little bit, you're going to rotate, draw your palms down and back, keep your elbows at shoulder height, and then rotate, draw your palms back behind you, or the back of your hands back behind you. And then one more time, rotate down, rotate up, release your arms, circle your shoulders. All right, everyone, that is it for today. Thank you for joining me for this 10 minutes. If you have any questions, please reach out and let me know. And I hope to see you.